In the natural world, size has never determined who truly rules. Hidden within the damp darkness and the remains of decaying animals, a tiny assassin begins its hunt. Its body measures less than a single centimeter. Yet its speed and precision are deadly enough to sentence any prey to death. The stench of decay attracts countless insects. And among the chaos, flies are the most difficult targets of all. Flies possess near-perfect reflexes. With a single beat of their wings, they can vanish from their position in an instant. Their rapid aerial maneuvers make them resemble miniature, supersonic fighter jets. For most small predators, they are nearly impossible to catch. But there is one exception. The jumping spider, the sharpshooter assassin of the insect world. Despite its tiny body, it can leap distances many times greater than its own size. Beneath that small frame lies a powerful muscular system concentrated in its chest, allowing explosive jumps with astonishing accuracy. Its multi-directional vision enables the jumping spider to calculate distance with near-perfect precision. It tracks every tiny movement of the fly, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And then, the attack begins. A lunge so fast that the human eye can barely follow it. Giving its prey no chance to react, the jumping spider locks onto the target in midair. The hunt is over in the blink of an eye. The fighter jet of the insect world, finally brought down by a tiny assassin known as the jumping spider. Hidden deep within the tropical rainforests of Madagascar, along the banks of fast-flowing rivers, lives a predator so extraordinary that even scientists remain astonished by its abilities. A tiny creature, yet one capable of building silk, bridges stretched across massive rivers. How can such a small spider achieve something that seems impossible? The answer lies in a remarkable species known as the Darwin's bark spider. Living near wild riverbanks, this spider hunts insects flying above the water's surface. But to reach this endless food source, it must first create a gigantic web suspended across the river itself. And this incredible structure begins with nothing more than a single strand of silk. The female spider raises her body and releases ultra-thin silk threads into the air. The wind carries them drifting across the open space between the two riverbanks. Among countless fragile strands, only one needs to attach itself to a branch on the opposite side, and the first bridge is born. Immediately, the spider begins reinforcing its creation. It twists multiple strands together, transforming them into incredibly strong silk cables capable of supporting the entire structure. These silk lines can stretch for dozens of meters, suspended above the raging river like a miniature suspension bridge. But the jungle is full of opportunists. On the opposite bank, another spider has begun stealing the web she worked so hard to create. Without hesitation, the Darwin's bark spider launches an attack. A fierce battle unfolds upon the fragile silk bridge. And then, the main support line snaps. The entire structure collapses within seconds. All of her effort appears to have vanished instantly. But instead of giving up, the spider begins reclaiming her destroyed web. Using her legs, she carefully gathers each strand and feeds it back into her mouth, recycling the precious proteins contained within the silk. Then, the work begins again. Once more, she releases silk into the wind, patiently rebuilding the bridge from the very beginning. What amazes scientists is not only the enormous size of these webs, but also the material itself. The silk of the Darwin's bark spider is considered one of the toughest biological materials ever discovered in nature. Its incredible flexibility and strength have often been compared to ultra-durable cables capable of withstanding strong winds and the impact of large insects. Once the main bridge is complete, the spider begins constructing secondary connections with near-perfect precision. Layer by layer, the silk is woven into a massive circular web stretching several meters across the air. In only a short amount of time, the tiny creature has completed a masterpiece of engineering entirely on its own. And now, all it has to do is wait. A dragonfly accidentally flies into the invisible trap suspended above the river. Instantly, the Darwin's bark spider rushes forward. Its powerful silk rapidly wraps around the struggling prey. The hunt is over. In the wild heart of Madagascar, a tiny architect quietly enjoys the reward of the magnificent structure it created itself. Most spider species around the world share one common trait. They are masters of hunting with silk. Hidden in the shadows of dense jungles, scorching deserts, and even the cities where humans live, spiders have survived on Earth for hundreds of millions of years as silent assassins of nature. Today, scientists have identified more than 48,000 different spider species. They inhabit nearly every environment on the planet, from humid, tropical rainforests to the frozen Arctic, from grasslands and caves to some of the harshest deserts on Earth. Some species have even adapted to extraordinary environments, including spiders capable of living underwater, such as the diving bell spider. Spiders are not only remarkable for their diversity, but also for their unique biology and extraordinary survival behaviors. For many people, spiders symbolize fear. Their long legs, hairy bodies, and mysterious appearance make them one of the most unsettling creatures in nature. But behind that terrifying appearance lies an incredibly sophisticated biological system. Spiders belong to the class Arachnida, alongside scorpions, ticks, and mites. They are classified within the order Araneae and are divided into two major groups: primitive spiders and modern spiders. A spider's body is divided into two main sections: the cephalothorax and the abdomen. The cephalothorax contains sensory organs such as the eyes, mouth parts, and their 8 distinctive legs. Although spiders possess up to 8 eyes, most species actually have very poor vision. Except for certain species like jumping spiders, which have exceptional eyesight, most spiders perceive the world primarily through vibrations. To compensate, their bodies are covered with highly sensitive hairs. Even the slightest vibration in the air or on a web is enough for a spider to pinpoint the exact location of its prey. Some spiders also possess extremely powerful venom. Their sharp fangs inject toxins capable of quickly paralyzing prey, and in some cases can even threaten larger animals and humans. After injecting venom, spiders release digestive enzymes that liquefy the prey's internal tissues before soon consuming the nutrients in liquid form. That is why most spiders do not chew food like other predators. Inside the abdomen are the digestive organs and specialized silk glands. Spider silk begins as a liquid protein, but hardens instantly when exposed to air, forming incredibly strong fibers. Spider silk is not only a hunting weapon, it is also a perfect survival tool. Spiders use silk to create traps, travel, protect their eggs, and even defend their young. Some species have evolved astonishing abilities. Trapdoor spiders construct underground burrows sealed with hidden doors woven from soil and silk, functioning like secret shields. They remain concealed below and suddenly ambush any prey that passes nearby. Meanwhile, young spiderlings travel in an entirely different way. They release silk threads into the air and allow the wind to carry them away, spreading across vast distances in a behavior known as e-ballooning. Spiders are carnivorous predators, feeding primarily on insects. Their most common hunting method involves injecting venom through their fangs and then consuming the liquefied contents of the prey. Very few spider species actually chew and eat prey directly like other animals. The spider life cycle consists of 4 major stages: egg, spiderling, adulthood, and old age. Female spiders usually lay their eggs inside carefully protected silk sacs. Each sac may contain dozens or even hundreds of tiny eggs. When spiderlings first hatch, they are extremely fragile and vulnerable. They are often protected until they become capable of hunting and surviving on their own. A spider's lifespan can range from only a few months to several years, depending on the species and environment. Most spiders live solitary lives and only encounter one another during mating season. But in the world of spiders, love can sometimes be deadly. In certain species, after mating is complete, the female may immediately devour the male. A brutal ending, yet perfectly normal within the laws of survival in nature.